Hello guys, welcome back to another video, second video of the day, and we're going to do the Team of the Week investment. I think tonight is the buy time for this Team of the Week, so Sunday night, just after Squad Battle Rewards, and we're going to start off on the reserves. This silver inform, if you can pick him up really cheap, isn't a bad one. Obviously English, MLS, and he's quite quick. Next up we've got the discard investments, which is Wesley, Musa and Lala. Those three discard investments for the week. So getting on to the starting 11, which is where the investments are. As you can see, didn't take very long on them ones. We've got check. I'd say you want to be picking up for around 12,000 coins or under. And obviously he's 84 rated Arsenal and Premier League, so it's good for Premier League Player of the Month investments. And some people might use him. Obviously he's 6'5", so that's pretty good. And again, another Premier League Player of the Month investment, especially being Liverpool. And again, usable card, 6'5", and not terrible stats, being Liverpool player centre back there. So these guys, Matip, I'd say 15k or under is a good investment. So those guys are quite cheap investments. Now some more expensive ones, you've got Munier, who I'd say under 50k is a decent buy. Obviously very well-rounded stats, good link to Mbappe, 6'3", and very strong as a right back, great in games. So a lot of people use him as a super sub in centre mid. Now we've also got Lucas Hernandez. I really like this investment. Great centre-back in La Liga. You've got Varane, Umtiti and Lucas Hernandez as your three decent centre-backs, and Sergio Ramos. But this one and probably Varane are probably the best two, and this guy is much cheaper than them. I think if you can pick him up for about 75k, it is a great investment. I'm just going to see what it goes for that. So moving forward, we've got Traore. Wouldn't touch him. Got 1-star weak foot, I wouldn't touch him. Next up we've got Gundogan, who I think is another good investment. And I think you want to be picking him up for 50 to 60,000 coins or under. I think he's good. Man City, Germany, Premier League, really good stats. 4-star, 4-star. I think it's a decent card. Next we've got Lavia. Wouldn't really touch this investment. Obviously it's an 85 rated inform, and probably pick them up for pretty cheap, so maybe you want it, but I wouldn't bother too much with that one. Then we've got Talisca, who's around 30k. I'd say if you can pick him up for 25, maybe on a snipe. I think this is a good investment because he is Brazilian. So he does fit into teams, even if he does play for a bad league. He's 6'3", high work, 4-star, 4-star, high medium work rate. So he's one of the better cams in the game. A bit like Perisic when he gets a central card in previous FIFAs. Next up, we're moving on to Insigne, who's around 100k. Really quick, great dribbling, great in games. I haven't used this card, but he's got 4-star skills, good work rates. I think it's maybe an investment you look at with the good link to Mertens. So that one's probably might be worth investing in. I'd say this one, there's better investments in this Team of the Week if it's purely investment. However, if it fits into your team, I think yeah, it's worth it. Then we've got Ibisevic. I wouldn't really bother with this card. So then we get on to my favourite investment of it, and it is Ben Yedder. This card is incredible. You can get him for 60k or under. I think it's a decent investment. I think it's around 65. So those are the ones I would invest in this week. The ones I am personally investing in. Just, so the ones that I think are the best investments. I've got Cech, Matip, Gundogan and Ben Yedder. I would also get Hernandez, but for the high cost that he is, I'd want him to play my team, and unfortunately he doesn't fit with it. So, I've also got Lala on the bench just as a discard investment. So that is it for today's video, guys. See you for Team of the Week 3 and sniping videos out tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe.